Okay. Well, there was a whammy there. Kids' faces. So I stopped. And I'm going to edit out that last little bit of kids' faces at the end. Yeah, so I can put it up to YouTube. Well, I've got this right here. The audio's still running. Well, because the two kids by themselves, no, they don't work.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping. Got a few minutes? You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You're watching NBC4 New York. Come on, Mario!
NBC Ford. NBC Ford. New York. NBC Ford, it said. I don't know, it said Ford, I think. I'm half asleep and awake, so I'm not sure. I said I've been falling asleep and not asleep. So I just blurted out what I think I heard. I got an audio recording right here. An audio, go back up.
According to naturalist Charles Darwin, the most successful animals aren't necessarily the biggest, strongest, or even the smartest. They're the ones that can adapt best to change. That's especially true in extreme environments or when the competition gets fierce. Take a look. 3,000 feet up in the eastern Himalayas lie some of India's most isolated and unspoiled rainforests.
Oh my God, I'm trying to stay awake. I can't. I mean, no. I mean, eventually I'm just going to go to sleep here. I'll tell you what, it's difficult for me to stand up.
Not yet fully grown. He's already a giant of the gecko world.
You think I'm kidding you? Do you think just because I stand up that this is going to stop me going to sleep? I'm laying down. You think I'm going to stand up and stop that? You're crazy if you think that. No, you're crazy. No, it's the same thing. Standing up and walk, it doesn't change it.
One false move.
I tell you what. I gotta get up for a minute. Just a minute. Whatever, I don't know. Don't ask me.
But tonight is his.
This isn't my show. This isn't my show.
Ambush predator. All he has to do.
I have nothing to do with this. No thing at all. Nothing. No thing. And I have nothing to do with this.
His stealth is paid off.
This doesn't do anything
It's
for
time to
me.
head home. But in the mountain forests, hunters only.
Because I'm living in a fantasy world right now. Oh, I'm telling a story. A digital.
Reaching 18 feet. It's the world's
A
longest.
digital poetic expression or something. I don't know.
A defense technique biologists call crypsis.
Because, you know what? I would go to the St. Louis Zoo and see animals. I've never seen these things. I don't know nothing about it.
Coming up, a beautiful endangered animal with a knack for treetop living.
Because I used to live in St. Louis and went to St. Louis Zoo all the time. Well, they have zoologists there. At a zoo? Well, when you went to St. Louis Zoo, the people that worked there would tell you things about the animals. I've never seen anything except at a zoo.
Guardians is a little pill proven to slow the progression of CKD.
That's all.
And reduce the risk of kidney failure.
Well, I can't name these animals off because I've seen them myself. I either read about it or, well, like everybody else, read about it, saw something on television, or go to a zoo. Well, St. Louis Zoo in St. Louis, Missouri. I've been there. I lived in St. Louis. Earlier said Marlon Perkins, Mutual Line. I'm pretty sure it's St. Louis Zoo.
slow.
Yeah, so that's all.
So fast, CKD.
I'm not.
Ask your doctor about
I don't know anything except basically all that.
You need
This is a video of my own thoughts for my own opinion.
Thanks. Got a bunch.
Secret, stay fresh under pressure. Gritty, dry eyes deserve to feel. Don't use if allergic to MyBo. Remove contacts before using and wait at least 30 minutes before putting them back in. Eye redness and blurred vision may occur.
Oh my god, I just fell asleep again.
Will your heart and your toes.
Yeah, I know.
Skechers featuring
Yeah,
foam cushioning. With
here we
every
go.
pair sold, Skechers
Well,
has a donation
anyway.
to help save pets in need, and we've already
Well,
helped save
pets
over
in
1
need,
million
oh my.
pets. Slip it.
ASPCA, ASPCA, and the Humane Society of America for, well, I don't know the purposes. They're private
Don't use if allergic.
societies.
Reactions, increased infection,
Private
or lower ability to fight them may occur.
societies.
Then get checked for infection
Yeah,
and TB.
private
Doctor about
society.
flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
A private society. That's the only way. I can't say a private culture. Well, private culture or private society. Yeah. Culture and society is sociology.
Low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot.
Sociology? The society. The. Oh God. You know. I'm sorry. I just. Anyway.
Women are spreading the word.
People with high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes. Like my mom and you, Chica. Our kidneys could be sending out in here somewhere.
You chica. Loki. Lochicha. I say for you. La 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 la. Oh ma 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 la la. Argentina.
Let's shed light on the conversation.
Man of La Mancha, tilting at windmills.
Because the more you talk about
Yeah.
health, the more you know.
Man of La Mancha,
Now we're turning to the more you know.
tilting at windmills. Whatever. I tell you what. The Man of La Mancha, Don Quixote, tilting at windmills. Gomer Pyle, or, yeah. Oh, God, I tell you what. Oh, my God. Private First Class. To dream the impossible dream, to find the yeah, you can watch it on fucking internet. You can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I've got the music to go along with it too. All the songs that are American. Elvis Presley. I got the whole playlist for it. This whole thing I do. Because it's all about something I don't know what it's about. You have to read my new, you have to read War and Peace. You have to read Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace. You want to read this fucker? This War and Peace? You want to read this book? You see this print on here? You want to read this motherfucker? You want to read this? This book. Yeah, this book here. 900 pages. Yeah, how many pages? How many are there? Oh. 1,273 pages. Why don't you read this? Why don't you read it? Well, go to a library or something, check it out. I swear to God. I already have a video about this book anyway. Yeah, I do. Well, boy, I tell you what. Yeah, read this. It's not a book you read, I guess. I'm not, no, it's not meant to be read. I'm not supposed to, well, you gotta read it to look at it. You've got to read it to look at it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have to read it to look at it. Yeah, so I read it. Read it to look at it. You have to read this book. To look at the book really means to read it. To look at the book really means to read it, a book. Because I said book. In the lexicon or whatever, sentence structures, I was trying to say, looking at this book, I need to read it. Because to look at this book, I need to read this book. Well, I can say it that way, but the best way, because I don't want to repeat. To look at this book is to read this book. No, I have to say it. Well, not really, but oh my God, I'm just exhausted from this. Yeah. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've been doing this for 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. By myself. By myself. I've been doing this for 6 years by myself. As the means to respond to my various conditions, both in my domicile or dwelling and conditions outside my unit. Yeah. Yeah. When I open my door to my unit, as soon as I cross the threshold and stand in the hallway, I, at that moment, do not have, like, control or nothing. Forget about control. I have to deal with it as it is. I have to deal with it as it is. As soon as no, I'm not going to do public. No. Public is people, you don't need to do that. Oh God, I just dropped it. I just dropped it. Yeah. I just dropped it. Yeah. The audio's still running though. I got my remote controller.
Birds use that to make nests.
There's the bison. They're back.
Grasses grow back, and then all the animals that feed on the prairie
I don't
grasses.
know
So
where
if we lose
they.
the bison, we would lose so many.
Home on the range, where the deer and buffalo antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home on the range, where the red. I learned that in elementary school by the music teacher, Mrs. I think, what was it? Stringfeld or Springfeld, something like that.
Animals in North America.
I tell you what,
A
I
bull
can't believe
can
this.
stand at an imposing 6.5 feet tall. and measure an astonishing
Ask the question, how many hands tall is this animal? Because when you say feet, how many hands? Because when you look at a horse, I want to talk about the height of a horse, you say, how many hands is the horse? I don't know why, but because I guess you're right on it. I don't know why, but that's how you talk about a height of a horse. You can say hands, how many hands? Yeah, because horses are very valuable animals. Yeah, it should be, because it means for self-preservation.
calls mothers use to keep their calves safe and nearby. After all, these nomadic grazers move about 2 miles a day. And although adult bison are relatively safe from predators, a calf on its own can be at risk from wolves, bears, or mountain lions.
Oh my God, I fell asleep. I did. Oh yeah, my hand, really, I tell you what, literally, my hand was literally holding the phone right here, like this, here, and I fell asleep and woke up, yeah.
The loss of the bison changed the culture, the economy.
The loss of the animal bison destroyed the economy and culture of those native unto the land of the Mississippian, the Mississippian Delta drainage area of the Mississippian epoch of North America. All the way, all the water in the land between the Rockies and the Appalachian Mountains all drains to the Mississippi River because the St. Lawrence Seaway is in a drainage area. That doesn't drain water to the Atlantic Ocean. Well, not all, but anyway. Well, essentially, I'm not a hydrologist. I'm not a subterranean hydrologist. But I know a basic principle.
It's a refreshing break for the adults, but for the calves, it's a
water flows in a downwardly direction, seeking the path of least resistance. And along the way of its journey, water that flows in a downwardly direction and seeks, yeah, what I just said, has the property of cohesion. It's cohesive, period. Yeah. So it lands somewhere and keeps building up.
Sometimes groups will never
just building up.
Being herbivores, a grassy slope makes the perfect spring meeting spot. While both males and females
here, let me zoom in.
The males are much larger and more extravagant.
Oh, here's a different animal. I said I needed to, a different species. This is a different, not animal. This is a different species. It is a different species. Yeah. Species. Yeah.
When Wild Child comes right back.
Yeah. What you know what the last two levels of classification are, don't you?